Are you thinking of moving to Greeley, but you really want to live on a golf course? I know, Greeley is not known for its golf courses, but we actually have some pretty nice golf courses here, and we have quite a few subdivisions that back up to those golf courses, so don't rule these things out. And I'm going to list my favorite subdivisions that are on golf courses here today. Hi, my name is Jamie Eklund, and I'm a realtor here in the beautiful state of Colorado. On this channel, we talk about what life is like in Colorado. We look at cities and we look at the real estate. If these things interest you, then hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification to be notified next time I post a video. And if you like this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Now, I get calls from people all the time asking me what life is like here in Colorado. Now, if that's you, I encourage you to give me a call. I'd love to help answer any questions I can. I'd love to help direct you to different places that might fit your lifestyle best. Don't make mistakes. And it's hard not to. When you're moving from state to state, you're anxious and apprehensive about making decisions because you don't know what you don't know. So let me help you make some of those decisions. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to answer as many questions as I possibly can. All right, so today we are going to be looking at 3 different neighborhoods in Greeley that are on golf courses. I know a lot of people would love to live on a golf course, myself included. Now, these 3 neighborhoods are actually fairly affordable neighborhoods that you might want to consider if you want to live on a golf course. Now, neighborhood number 1 is Highland Parks West. Yes, it's on the Highland Park golf course. It's on the west side, as the name suggests. It also actually kind of skirts around to the south side of the golf course as well. Now, this is an older neighborhood. We're looking at like the mid 60s to the early 80s neighborhood, but it has some really cool houses, some really custom, unique houses over there, and some of them have been recently remodeled, and so you get kind of the best of both worlds. It's not a big neighborhood. There's really one street that kind of goes around the golf course, and all the houses are along that street, and about half the houses back up to the golf course, so it makes it really appealing to a lot of people because there's a lot of possibility of you to back up to the Highland Hills golf course. It also allows you, because it is small and there is that one road, you're not going to get a lot of through traffic. There's not going to be a lot of traffic in general. And this one is more in the city center, and so you're still going to be close to a lot of different activities and shopping and restaurants. Now, the second subdivision is the Canterbury Commons subdivision. Now, this backs up to the Boomerang Golf Course, and it is on the far west side of Greeley, over on the north end. So it's a little bit more removed from some of the shopping and some of the restaurants and that kind of thing. But it's a really nice subdivision. It's basically just a circle. You've got a lot of houses along that drive, and a good few of them will back up to the golf course. Not all of them, and not probably less than half, I would be safe to assume on that regard. So it's a little bit harder to find one that's going to back up into the golf course, but they are there, and it's just a really nice neighborhood. It's a fairly small neighborhood, probably less than 150 houses, and so you're not going to get a lot of traffic. You're not going to really get any through traffic because, again, it's a circle, and so people that are going to be driving it are going to be living there or visiting people that live there, and that's kind of going to be kind of the nature of it. But there are some really nice houses, and some of them that do back up to the golf course are absolutely stunning. So this may be something you want to take advantage of. Now, just north to the Canterbury Commons area is the Boomerang Run subdivision. And as the name suggests, it is on the Boomerang golf course as well. There are more houses over here that actually back up to the golf course because the golf course kind of skirts it around. And so you have some different options there. Now, the other thing that's really unique about this neighborhood is there's no HOA. And so you want to live on a golf course, but you don't want an HOA, then this is the place for you. The houses are still really well kept. They're usually, when I have a neighborhood that doesn't have an HOA, I worry that people don't have pride of ownership and don't keep their house up. That really isn't the case here. Most of the houses here are well kept. There's a lot of pride in ownership. There's a lot of people living here and enjoying it. And there are some absolutely gorgeous houses. So if you want to live on a golf course and you don't want the HOA, this is the place for you. Now again, it is a little bit far on the northwest side of Greeley, and so if you're wanting to be where all the action is, this isn't probably going to be your place. But I can probably safely assume if you are wanting to live on a golf course, you're less concerned about being where all the action is. And if that's the case, this neighborhood could be an amazing neighborhood for you. Just like Canterbury Commons, it is a circle, and so you're not going to get a lot of through traffic, and the only traffic you're going to get there are from the houses that are there. And again, it's a pretty small subdivision of 150 or less houses. Now, I hope these things were helpful to you. I'm going to put a relocation guide down in the description. If you are still thinking of moving to Greeley, but maybe you have some more questions that need answered, then download that, read through that, and see if that is helpful to you. If after reading through that you still have more questions, then get a hold of me. Call me, text me, send up smoke signals, send out some carrier pigeons, whatever you need to do. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to help you make the best decision, whether you should or should not move to Greeley.